Hi gamers, welcome back to the channel. It's Bobby. I really hope you're all doing amazing, and I'm prepared for today's video because we have something interesting to talk about. What changes did I make to make my Sicia flametongue better, to make her what she is today? Oh my god, this sounds like like she's my kid. I'm already 60 years old. Yeah, look at that, that's my kid. But you get the point, okay guys? So the main problem about previous Sicia's build was that she was lacking some very important stats. She's an attack champion. That means we have to balance between crit rate, crit damage, speed, of course, some number of attack, and in that case we also need accuracy so we can successfully land the debuffs coming from her A2, the weaken, decrease defense debuff, and also the HP burn debuff. There's never been a better time to start Raid Shadow Legends. Grab 2 legendary champs and a loaded epic team absolutely free. Click the special link in the description to support the channel and get Basilius Rowanas plus a second legendary of your choice just for starting fresh. Here is how to claim your rewards. If you've installed Raid before on PC, log out of Plarium Play and uninstall the game. Click the special link in the description and register with a brand new email. Launch Raid and complete the tutorial. Claim your first legendary Basilius Rowanas from your in-game inbox. Use one of the promo codes shown below to unlock your second legendary instantly. And as you keep playing, you will also unlock 3 powerful epics: Tagore, Ugo, and Mausoleum Mage, completely free. Click the link now and let's crush it in Lyria together. Now back to the video. And on the previous build, she was kind of slow. Her crit rate was not even close to 100, okay? It was around 60 something or 70, I'm not pretty sure. Crit damage was still low, around 90, and accuracy was 150. In that case scenario, what I did was I really tried to get her accuracy above 200 so we can potentially use her in clan boss. Also, I managed to increase her crit rate as close as 100 as possible. Her speed increased a little, her resistance also. The drawback of today's build is that she is very squishy. She stands at around 15k HP, but it's very hard to balance the stats on attack champions. For me personally, I feel like the most tough to build champions are attack champions who at the same time need accuracy, especially when you don't have the perfect gear. It's very tough to balance between all those stats, but I really feel like we did major improvements here. I used the feral set, which is giving her accuracy and speed. We also have one item from the Slayer set, which additionally gives her some amount of crit rate, like not much but still something, and we have activated the bonuses coming from the pinpoint set, additional accuracy. So right now she stands at 450 accuracy almost, which is great. She's very squishy, like you can see. She's lacking HP, but we can actually work around that by putting her in teams with healers and defenders. So I feel like with good synergy, she would still be able to hit hard and survive as long as possible. The Slayer item we have here is Mythical Chestplate, and I got it from the Forge Pass. I finally unlocked the set and got my 50 level reward. What I was planning was to actually equip Sicha with attack percentage chestplates like normal attackers. The problem was that I was lacking a good attack percentage chestplate. So instead of attack percentage, I decided to go for accuracy and really improve there as much as possible. But maybe as soon as I get better attack percentage chestplate, I am definitely planning to change that as well. For now, her build looks like much better than the previous one. We managed to improve her overall power with like 6k. So yeah, I consider like this build a really nice upgrade. And now actually what I want to do is come here and actually test her in some areas. The first one I'm gonna start with, this is going to be Spider's Den. I'm gonna head over to stage 16 first, and what we're gonna do here, I'm gonna replace my Geo with Sicha and see how would that work. Actually, one thing I thought about, because she's very squishy at the moment, as we can all notice. But what we can do is actually use HP banner and HP ring with some HP percentage to improve that HP. So it's not too bad that we're lacking some HP at the moment. I decided to go for what I think at the moment is more important, specifically accuracy and crit rate. I feel like those two can really help her to land those debuffs coming from her A2. So let's see how she perform here. The only problem that we're currently facing right now is that two of our champions are level 50, and this might be a problem like at some point, but I'm really hoping that we should be all right. So in this Spider's Den team, I feel like we have all the important roles to be successful, except for the two champions that are level 50, but you know, we still have some time to upgrade them. Actually, maybe it would be better idea, like after this battle, to give some upgrades to Sicha and just, you know, see her full potential at level 60. Because if a champion, I personally think that if a champion is not like at max level, you can't really decide like how is their performance, like should I change something. I mean, you can see it, but when they're level 60, you can be sure that, for example, you need to change something. So maybe after this battle, it would be nice for us to go to the tavern and really give some upgrades to Sicha. Despite the fact that we have those two champions right here, Duodan and Sicha level 50, I really think that this is a well balanced team. We have AoE Poisoner, we have a good Reviver, we have a defense champion, a tanky champion who can actually take the damage, and we have a second nuker that is nuking all the spiderlings, and then we have Sicha, HP burner and debuffer. Now things are not looking pretty great at the moment, so I should head over like to tavern and, you know, give Sicha some upgrades because it's so painful for me to see that actually. Okay guys, let's give Sicha some upgrades here. Thankfully I have some chickens prepared here, so this shouldn't be a problem. Yay! Alright guys, we managed to take Sicha to level 60. Let's see how her power look at the moment. 26k. It's alright. Now I think we have a better chance to perform better here at Spider's Den. So let's see if we would be able to actually go past stage 16 now once Sicha is upgraded. Would that be enough to overcome that stage 16, man? One thing that definitely still needs some improvement is her speed. Maybe the huge drawback of this team is that we don't have a speed booster on this account. For example, if we have used Haikatune or Dune Zaharis or even Wyronon as a leader of this team, we would be performing much better. Like some of the mistakes we can avoid when building and working with Sicha. Number one would be using her without speed tuning for burn compositions, and right now this is what we're actually doing. She's not fast enough, so that's why actually we're not being able to finish this on time. We're already 6 minutes in, and this is barely stage 16. Also, my Sicha still doesn't have her her masteries done, so I feel like this is another side of the story, another big part of the problem and her performance at the moment. Her kit skills with setup, she's not just plug and play like we can see. Get her stats right and she will carry, but if she's off, the whole run falls apart. Or you're too slow like we are at the moment. Also, another big mistake is underestimating her need for accuracy. Like when I did the changes on her build, my main focus was accuracy, so I could ensure that she would land those debuffs successfully. And the last mistake is overcommitting to damage stats and ignoring speeds. Oh my god, we're gonna lose this one. Guys, this is tough. This is tough. We lost everybody on the team, even Rector Dread. So an important lesson here is don't ignore speed at all costs. For me, I didn't ignore it. The thing was, it was just super hard to balance between all those stats with my current gear. So another day, another fail. What? Bro, how is this possible? I mean, I know how it's possible. Okay, can we do like something to improve her instantly? So one thing I'm gonna do is we're gonna unlock her masteries right now. So for Sicha's masteries, since I'm planning to plug her in my CB team, we're definitely gonna go with the offense and the support tree. I'm gonna get all the scrolls here. Yeah, I'm using my gems for masteries. Wow. Yeah, it seems to be that a lot of you guys are so pissed when someone is using their gems for masteries. It's not optimal, but you know, I hate going to Minotaurs like so much. Like, it's not my thing. I prefer to, you know, save gems, get gems from events, tournaments, and then use my gems for masteries. Maybe it's not the most optimal thing to do, but this is how I'm playing, all right? So for her masteries, we are going to be unlocking some crit damage on the way, some crit rate. We're gonna go with Grim Resolve, which increases the damage inflicted by 5% when attacking with 50% HP or less. Down the row, we're gonna go with Life Drinker, Single Out, Bring It Down, of course, Methodical, and last but not least, Giant Slayer. From the defense 3, we're gonna be unlocking Tough Skin, Blast Proof, and finally Retribution. So this is how her masteries look at the moment. I feel like this can help a lot. Maybe not specifically like in Spider's Den, but in areas like Clan Boss, for example, or Hydra. You know what we can do right now? We can actually go and test her in Hydra, because I've actually never tested her in Hydra at all. So maybe now it's the perfect moment. Let's see what we have here. We need to think of good synergy. So first off, we have Alice here, we have Rector, we have Debuffer, Feign, and Poisoner. We have Admiral Blacktusk, who is super valuable in Hydra, if you ask me, because of that attack. He has to team up with teammates and then attack. We also have Blade Core, Circle Door, and of course Geo. So here that team looks like very well balanced. What we can do here is we can actually remove Geo and use Sicha right there. Another change that I'm going to do is I'm probably going to replace okay, I'm really thinking of plugging Vogot somehow in the team, but we're not gonna do that. We can try with this team setup, but maybe instead of Blade Core, Circle Door, we can plug Kale or Morak. But you know what? I'm gonna leave it like it is and just see how that goes. Oh no, Sicha is dead, guys. Sicha just died. She was revived, but you know what? That's what I'm saying. She's super squishy, unfortunately, and we can't really get the max out of that A3 because she forced each enemy to take burn tick from all enemies, and her damage output normally is great, specifically here in Hydra and some specific Doom Tower bosses. But the problem is that she's super squishy and she's dying like super fast. Maybe the only way this could work is if I had another reliable healer and reviver on the team. Maybe if we had Ugo alongside with Rector Dread, things would have looked like a little bit different. Okay guys, we managed to do 1.21 million damage. This is not like too bad, but it's also not good, so we can free regroup that. And what we can do with this team is we can actually start with a speed lead. Then we have Alice, Rector. I'm gonna plug Geo in that team alongside with Sicha, and we definitely need a poisoner. So Kale is going to be our poisoner. I'm pretty curious like what would happen if we have 2 HP burners on the same team. We have Sicha and Geo, and I'm really thinking that this would turn out good. All right, Sicha is like so squishy at the moment. She's dying from the first hit, bro. This can't be. Girl, stay with us. Hello. All right, guys, we're still hanging. What was that? Why did we even revive? Why not Kale, man? Maybe I should go manually here. This is not a battle to be outwing. Oh, what? So this even turned out worse than the previous team. Definitely not optimal to put Hydra as speed leader at Hydra. Now, finally, the last area we're gonna test Sicha. This is going to be the arena. I'm desperately in need of some medals because I'm currently on my way to finish one specific arbiter mission, and I really need some medals. So we have to grind arena like crazy. Okay, we're gonna start with something easier, I guess. And this time I'm gonna replace, this is going to be a tough one, but instead of Gale, we're gonna use Sicha and really see how would that go. I'm gonna go manually here, you know. Ooh, they're faster. All right. Like sometimes I can't even explain when I'm not clicking on auto. The game is playing for me from time to time. I don't know if this is happening to you or if this is a bug, but it's happening like very, very often and it pisses me off. Like right now, the auto is not clicked, but my team is playing. Like why? Like why? Okay. Sicha died, which is not very, very good. We can, or no, maybe we're gonna be finished. Yeah, okay. The good thing is that she is starting with that 8-3. Now, let's start manually here. Okay, again, a faster team than us. Now, oh my goodness, Thor brother. Brother, what did you do? Holy moly. That was... he destroyed us. We want to be starting with that 8-3 here. Okay. We don't have chances. Bro, Thor, bro, what are you eating? What's your build, bro? That was brutal, guys. That was brutal. Okay, let's see what we can test here. I really want to put to the test like her abilities and really see that in action. See, she's playing. The game is playing instead of me. The auto is not clicked. Hello, what's going on? Let's revive Sicha here. Oh, you did not. Slick says, bro. Oh my goodness. That is crazy. We can't even test her because they're killing her. Maybe I need to work on that HP because not even the healing is helping. Maybe if we have 2 healers, it would help. But right now she's super squishy. Like, look at her. Oh, brother. Brother. This is not good, guys. We have to think of ways to improve that HP. I mean, we definitely managed to improve her crit rate, her resistance, of course, her accuracy, like a lot. But without HP, we are lost. We're basically lost. We can't rely on healers like all the time. So we need to improve that HP. I'm definitely going to ascend her like as a next step so we can actually use some banner and amulet so we can you know, get some HP coming from there as well. I'm assuming that this won't be enough, but still it's something. So this is what I'm planning to do next. I really hope that you guys would appreciate that update. I promise to you. So she's still not perfect, but she's definitely way more improved in terms of accuracy and some other stats. The only thing we need right now is HP, nothing else. Sicha is far from perfect yet, and I still have a few pieces I want to upgrade, a few things I still want to change and improve, but this rebuild is definitely a huge step forward. She's already performing super well if you exclude the fact that she's super squishy, but she's definitely landing those debuffs successfully, and this is something I really put focus into. I really hope you guys enjoyed this update. I promised that I would fix her, and I'm trying my best. Let me know in the comment section how are you building your Sicha, or if you use her in totally different setup. I'm always down to test new ideas. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye guys, enjoy your day.